Today we're talking about the DZOFILM Catta Zoom lenses. These cinema zoom lenses offer an impressive range from 18 to 35, 35 to 80, all the way to 70 to 135. They're small, lightweight, affordable, and full frame. So let's find out if they are something for you. I've used the DZO Catta Zoom lenses on two different projects, one being a music video for a singer-songwriter and the other one being a spec ad for a racing bike. So this is my real-life review of these lenses after working with them for a while. This DZO Catta Zoom kit ranges from 18mm all the way to 135mm, and I personally think that this is a very practical focal range coverage for nearly any situation you can find yourself in. If you would want this type of coverage from prime lenses, you're looking at least 5 or 6 lenses. And I'm just gonna straight up say that I personally love the image that these Catta Zooms produce. They take the digital edge off of modern cameras and make the image look more natural and, for lack of a better word, more cinematic. It is, however, important to note that the 35 to 80 becomes a little bit less sharp from around 60mm, so as soon as you need a longer focal length, you might be better off swapping to the 70 to 135. And they also suffer from chromatic aberration on the edges throughout the focal ranges. DZOFILM, however, did a great job making the images from all these lenses look alike with similar characteristics. So it is important to be aware that full-frame zoom lenses at this compact size and affordable price do come at some cost and compromise. Now, I do not see some of these flaws as a necessary downside of these lenses, as I feel that they add to the pleasing, slightly vintage look. And I don't think that these will be a deal breaker for most filmmakers. The bokeh is very soft and pleasing, which is certainly a result of the 16-bladed iris that they are using. They're nicely shaped in the center with some cutting towards the far edges of the frame. And when looking at longer focal lengths, you'll notice the bokeh starting to take a bit of a lemon drop shape, which is something that I personally don't really mind. The 18 to 35, 35 to 80, and 70 to 135 are all fairly similar in size and weight. And considering their focal ranges, they are actually quite small for full-frame zooms and surprisingly light, weighing slightly over 1.5 kilograms. This is one of the reasons which made them an ideal choice when shooting the bicycle spec ad. The DJI Ronin RS3 Pro was able to balance and handle the Catta Zooms set up on a Sony a7S III without any problems. And the fact that they are similar in weight also makes it easy for swapping lenses on set without having to do much changes to your setup. It's nice to see that the gears on all these lenses are in the same position, which again makes swapping them easy if you're using focus, iris, and zoom motors, so you're not having to adjust your motor position. These lenses have a t-stop range from t2.9 to t22, and while they're not ultra-fast lenses at t2.9, there aren't many cinema zoom lenses on the market in this price range which are much faster and full frame. It's great that all three have the same t-stop range, again when swapping them for shots in the same lighting setup. What makes these Catta Zooms a great option for shooting a number of different types of projects, and what really made them a great choice for the bicycle spec ad, is the fact that they are parfocal. What that means is that as you zoom in throughout the focal range, you don't need to adjust focus. With your typical photography lens, on the other hand, you will have to adjust focus as you zoom in or out. At the back of the lenses is an interesting feature, which is a plug-in filter that you can use to add an ND filter, mist filter, or even a streak filter. These filters are little coins that you stick into the back of the lens, and I think it's a pretty cool feature. I've used the mist filter on both of these shoots, and I think the results look just as good as a front-mounting mist filter. Now let's talk about the mounts of the DZO Catta Zooms, because this again is a pretty cool feature. DZO designed a really handy interchangeable lens mount mechanism that allows you to change the mounts by yourself. The system is very straightforward and makes it really quick and easy to swap the lens mount. You simply twist the rear locking ring, press the button here, and remove the mount. Then repeat the same process in reverse to attach the new mount. Now, I've already talked about how affordable these lenses are, but let's take a look at the actual prices real quick. The 18 to 35mm, which is the newest one of the set, comes in at $2,260 US. The 35 to 80mm and the 70 to 135mm both come in at $1,730 US. For the entire set, which comes in this custom hard case, you're looking at $4,899 US. This puts these lenses in the budget range when compared to other similar full-frame zoom lenses, and it makes them a very interesting option for freelance filmmakers or small production companies. Overall, I've been really impressed with the Catta Zooms on these two shoots, and I believe you're getting a lot of bang for your buck with this combo of 3 lenses. The extensive focal range from 18 all the way to 135mm in just 3 lenses and the interchangeable lens mount make them incredibly versatile. They can be a long-term investment for any filmmaker, as you can easily change to different camera systems. Now, they are by no means perfect, and if you want things like no chromatic aberration, maximum sharpness throughout the entire focal range, you'll probably have to invest a bit more money to get a similar sized set of full-frame zooms like this. But if you're looking for an affordable, versatile combo of compact cinema zooms with a beautiful organic look, these Catta Zooms will serve you well. Anyway, if you're interested to check out the DZOFILM Catta Zoom lenses, I will leave a link for you down in the video description. Alright, that's it for this one. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!